throw-in. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Japan have... Oh, Vinicius Junior! Goal! Feyenoord!
Haaland really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, nice touch. And it's Rice. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Haaland. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rice. Oh, that's well spotted. Hakimi. Rice. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. It'll be a throw-in. Van Dijk. Bellingham. Bellingham. Hakimi. That is ended up in no man's land. Rice. And it's Messi. And it's Tchouaméni. He's had it taken off him. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Porro. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Tchouaméni, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedro Porro, a quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that was very necessary. Japan are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. And here's Olise. Pedro Porro. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Haaland. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's picked it up out wide. Tchouaméni. And here's the chance to counter. Now who's going to be first to this? Rice. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Very nicely done. And it's Bellingham. Rice. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, just not quite.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Nuno Mendes. For Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Haaland. Oh, good read. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that is a little undercooked. Bellingham. Olise. Feyenoord looking to go into the break, 1-0 up.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's clever. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that...
Oh, he's having a go! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
No way through there. Can he get on the end of this? Bellingham.
Feyenoord have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Spread to the right. Tries to pass it through. Van Dijk clears. So a temporary halt to the action. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And now, please turn.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Feyenoord really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Feyenoord can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Feyenoord currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. That's very neat. Oh, what a ball! That's good play. Chance for a shot! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Bellingham cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. The less said about that pass, the better. Bellingham. And it's Rice.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Opts to play it back. Great chance! Rice. And that interception was most necessary. Nicked it back from... Shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that's another fine save. Japan do have a chance to counter here. And it's Rice. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And that has put paid to that. Saliba. That's an imaginative pass. Pedro Porro wants to run onto this.
Substitution for Japan, number 8.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 24, Olise. Number 9, Bellingham.
Turns back
Number
here,
41,
probably the best option.
Rice.
Driving forward.
Number 15,
Tries to play it through.
coming on the field, number 21.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and
Number
application,
14,
Peter. They've got to keep
Jamal.
pushing.
They're
Number
coming
13,
again and again.
Petri.
They just need to sort out their end
19,
product, and quickly.
Fernandez. Number 18, Erling Haaland. Substitution. Substitutions taking place.
Feyenoord are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Fernandes. And he's picked out the run. And can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Safe to say, he's capable of better than that. Feyenoord have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Fernandes. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Japan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Martinez making a dash for it. Martinez, he has found a way through, hoisted in, and it's safely in the keeper's hands. Martinez, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
1-0 as we head towards the end. And he skips past his man. Tchouaméni. And Fernandes. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And he's being shifted off it. Nicely weighted ball. And he was alert to it. Feyenoord close now to seeing this one through to the end. Kvaratskhelia tries a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Yamal, Tchouaméni, Szoboszlai, great vision, he's got plenty of space out wide here, he's found a way through. Rabiot engages and forces him off the ball. Kvaratskhelia aims beyond the defence. Saliba makes the interception. And we're done. Feyenoord have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. So, Jim, how do you... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise
Japan
is fervent,
against
the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. Bellingham! Just the wrong side.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Mbappe. That is good progress on the left. Now, what about a counter-attack? Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly...
Can he finish? Goal! Feyenoord!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Japan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Some really good ball movement. And he thumps it clear. Hakimi. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Played out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, he's got space here. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Messi is onto it in a flash. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Rice. Tchouaméni tries to pass it through. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Messi has it in a wide position.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And the pass is intercepted. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Messi. Messi ventures forward. Nicked it back promptly. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rice showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Opts for safety. Rice, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's played it back. Looking to play him in. Messi receives it in a wide position. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Turns back here, probably the best option. Hakimi, can he get it through? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Olise. Can he get on the end of this? No, again there's no way through. Olise was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Threads one in. Nice bit of trickery. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Feyenoord are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Rice. Olise. He's having a pop! And no, just off target. Hakimi. Nicely weighted ball. Rice. Lovely bit of skill. And that was nowhere near his best. Tchouaméni going forward. Now it's Bellingham. Thuram. Big chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Tchouaméni. And that interception was most necessary. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How to attack on the first 45 minutes?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Feyenoord are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Feyenoord currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Rice. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Just eases him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rice. And Mendes. Looking for the run. Bellingham. Referee's given a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Tchouaméni. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Tchouaméni. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! Getting up there! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he shoots! And there's a goal! Japan are level! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution for Japan, number 8, Mbappe. Number
The two
41.
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Messi, Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank.
Substitution.
He's in a good position here. Now it's great chance! Goal! Feyenoord! And again they hit the front. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Substitution for Japan. Number 24.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Number 25.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Nuno Mendes. Coming on the field.
Chouameni powering. Shot a goal!
Number 6. Hakimi.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Feyenoord still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Messi. Messi driving forwards. Hakimi. That has not gone well. And here's Messi. Oh, that's nice. He's shifting through the gears here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Thuram. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Thuram is wide and looking to get onto this. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he welcomes it in. And this is Ronaldo. Ronaldo stood his ground strongly. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitution for Japan.
And we have our very first corner.
Chouameni. Coming on the field is number 16, Rodri. Substitution in progress.
And the shot! Oh, good finish. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Fine, tries one from range. They want to be quick to recover this. Szoboszlai. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
5 minutes left on the clock. Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Pedri.
4 added minutes has been
It's
indicated.
Reece. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Now it's Rabiot. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. And that's gone loose. Chance for a shot! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
Hello attendees.
Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game, playing a second...
Oh no, what has happened here? Chance, surely! No, just not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. It's a promising position. Nice control. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Aurélien Tchouaméni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a
towering header! Messi. And it's Bellingham. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in the... Oh, shooting chance! I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rice. Tchouameni. Foot in. Olise did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's a goal kick.
Feyenoord really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Rice. Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Upamecano. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? And he is deftly away. Messi. And it's Rice. Bellingham. For Rice. Bellingham! And he's stuck it away. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That was a given. It always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
Final decent chance! Goal! Japan! Into the lead once more. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Japan have their lead. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Feyenoord are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Ronaldo. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's there to retrieve it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nicely weighted ball. And no, that was never going to make it. Nuno Mendes. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Bellingham. Oh, they could break here. Distributed tidily. That is lovely.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to play it through. Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a... Oh, what has happened here? Out towards the flank. Rice. Cristiano Ronaldo. So, a temporary halt to the action. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Feyenoord really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Ronaldo was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played into space. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Rice is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Japan needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nuno Mendes looking to play him in. Bellingham. Lovely feet. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Great ball, chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution for Japan.
And we have
8,
our very first corner.
Mbappe. Number 24, Olise. Number 41, Rice. Coming on
Saliba
the field,
can get it clear.
Number 21,
And it's
Kvaratskhelia.
Neves.
Number 14, Yamal.
And now
Number
a sudden chance to
19,
counter.
Fernandez. Substitutions
Now he's
taking
got space
place.
here. He's picked his way through. Feyenoord still have the cards to affect this game.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Szoboszlai looking for the run. Oh, that was vital. Fernandez. Kvaratskhelia. Tchouameni. Olise. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Pedro Porro. Played up towards the front line.
Substitution for Japan. Number 9, Bellingham.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Tchouameni. Number 25.
Hakimi gets across to intercept that.
Coming on the field. Number
Upamecano.
13, Pedri.
Olise.
Number 16.
Front-footed pressing
Rodri.
going on here.
Number 6, Hakimi.
Pedri.
Substitution.
And the pass is intercepted. Fernandez. Opts for safety. He won't be happy with that one. Can he get it through? Now it's Szoboszlai. And it's made its way to him. Threads goes for a shot! It's a goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
João Neves. That pass has been well intercepted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Martinez. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that will be it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Rice, good strong midfield running here. And it's Messi. No way through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe! Goal! Feyenoord! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bellingham. Nuno Mendes. Tries to pass it through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Thuram. Olise, he's picked his way through. Pulls it back. Cleared away. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Mbappe! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Mbappe really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Knocks it into space. Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Tchouaméni, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Pass is just off target. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Haaland. Tchouaméni. And it's Bellingham. Rice. He's in a great position here. Tchouaméni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Thuram, getting on for a third of the way through the game. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Haaland. Rice. That's very neat. Messi. And now the breakaway. Olise. Now it's Thuram. Messi. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a threatening ball. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. There will be a throw-in. Haaland.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Mbappe. Olise. Pedro Porro has a look and plays it forward. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rice unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tchouaméni. Van Dijk. And Mendes. It's a good run down the right. He's found a way through. Tries to play it through. Shot could be on. Good take and shapes to shoot! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Feyenoord just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Feyenoord looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Feyenoord definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
It's a promising position, delivered with swing. And he's heaved it away. Nicked it back promptly. Olise. He's had a shot! And the shot! It's hit the upright. And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And they are prompt with their pressing.
Feyenoord really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Looking for the run. Saliba deals with that comfortably. Rice. Chouameni.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bellingham stood his ground strongly.
Substitution for Japan, number 8.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 24, Olise.
That pass isn't the best.
9, Bellingham.
Pedri.
Number 41,
Feyenoord
Rice.
do have options available on the bench
field,
if they want to go that way.
21,
Oh, nicely intercepted.
number 14,
Messi has created one goal already.
Number 13,
Japan
Pedri.
appear to be happy to let their front
Number
players
19,
stay up front all the time.
Substitutions
And the
taking place.
shot! Goal! Feyenoord! And they're back in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution for Japan, number 25.
Japan making further changes here and
Coming
in
on
quick
to
succession.
replace him is number
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Hakimi.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Succumbs to the pressure. Pedri, great vision. Oh, this is a great position. Kvaratskhelia had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Pedri. It is a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rabiot clears it away. Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. Has to go back here.
Japan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Real chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Nuno Mendes. Messi. Tchouameni. That's a nicely shaped ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Szoboszlai. Oh, that was vital.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Shot a goal! It's a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Cristiano Ronaldo!